What is up, guys? Welcome. That was terrible. Back to sailolive. My name is Maritza and I'm so happy that you joined me today. Today is gonna be a very special day. As you guys can tell, I have a new background and I'm so excited because today's video is about beach day. Beach day is that time when I do a hair tutorial and a makeup tutorial all in one, and I'm so excited to show you guys that because it's perfect for beach days. Your hair is gonna look stunning, not like this. I haven't done it yet. Stunning for the pool, but still be out of the way, and your makeup not too much, but perfect for the beach, still giving you some coverage. I'm super excited to show you that, but some people just want to see the makeup tutorial or some people want to see the hair tutorial. So these are the two times in which you can check out both. Without further ado, I'm gonna get started with the video. Alright guys, so my style of bathing suit is a one piece because Lord knows I gotta save everybody else's vision. And right now, well, I'm wearing this waist cover up kind of thing for up here just because I wanted to add a little something, you know what I'm saying? That is what I would wear on a beach day. Usually I have like a mesh sweater kind of, it's not mesh, it's more like a weave, and I think it looks so cool because it covers me up a little bit more, but I don't look like a monjita, you know what I'm saying? Just in case you don't know what monjita is. Definition please. You're welcome. Monjita. So this is what I would wear to a beach day, like when I'm actually at the beach. Not walking to the beach. Walking to the beach, I'd probably wear like a little dress over just because that's how my mom raised me. And if you guys have been seeing my videos, you know that my mom she's always loved to drill me on that girly attire, and I don't mind it because I like dresses now, and I'm glad that she taught me the way I did, which is totally off topic. I know, I'm like, sorry mom. But anyways, those are the kinds of things I would wear to a pool or to a beach day. Yes. Okay, so whatever. Other than that, let's get started with the video. Who's ready? Me? Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready. Are you ready? Okay, then let's do it. Let's do it. Alright. Okay, so first off, I know a lot of people who have oily skin choose to stay away from creams or anything that's gonna give them moisture in the face since they already have plenty of it, so they say. But actually, when you have oily skin, it's almost like your body is creating so much oil to moisturize your face because it doesn't have enough. And so then I don't think you should stay away from creams or moisturizers just because you have oily skin. So don't be afraid of creams or anything like that. Are we gonna use foundation? No. No foundation. No foundation. Why? Because we're gonna be getting in the pool. We're gonna be getting in the sand. We don't need extra makeup. Just a little bit, just to cover those imperfections and stuff like that. I'm gonna be going to Schlitterbahn tomorrow, so this is Monday. When this is going up. So on Tuesday I'm gonna be going with my friends and I'm so excited about that. So I'm gonna show you the kind of makeup I'm gonna be wearing for Schlitterbahn. Okay, so concealer. Should I zoom in or are you guys okay with that? Because it's so simple, I think I'm just gonna leave like that. So I'm gonna apply my concealer very little, even though that doesn't look like very little, it's actually very little. And just right here. Just a little bit right here and right here. Okay, so that is all the concealer that I'm gonna be using. And I'm gonna blend it out, of course. The reason I tell you very little is because the more concealer you use, the more other stuff you have to use to set it, and like it's just gonna continue being more cakey. Now, if you have blemishes or stuff like that that you want to conceal, then go ahead and do so. I do have a blemish right here, but it's perfectly under my concealer, so it's fine. I know that it looks very white on me, and I need to get a darker shade, but because I never noticed because I have my foundation on that's darker than my skin tone, it kind of just meshes perfectly together. If you blend it well enough, you barely even see it. But of course, I look like Casper. Okay, so now that we have the concealer on, I'm not gonna add tons of powder. I'm not gonna add a lot of powder, but I will add some. Now, my white situation over here can be fixed with my bronzer. Yes, I'm gonna add bronzer. For concealer, I'm going to set my makeup with the Airspun finishing powder. Now, I've been doing a different technique where I use a brush to set it, but today, because it is a beach day, I'm going to have to bake. Now, baking is very drying on the face, but because I use a cream my skin is very well moisturized, so I think I'm gonna be okay in that situation. Baking is almost like a water repellent. It causes any concealer or any other thing to be waterproof, so that's my tip for you guys. I like to swizzle the pointy part of my beauty blender in my creases, because I feel like just packing it on like that is not allowing it to like get in my creases, and I've noticed that's one of my biggest mistakes. Perfect. Now, of course, after some wonderful time has passed, perfect, just with a clean, what's this called? What is this called? With a clean face brush. With a clean face brush, just wipe it away. Now, bronzer. Moving on quick. Where's my bronzer? Where's my bronzer? Alright guys, so now for bronzer, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Beached Bronzer. Come on, I had to, and also it's the only one I have, so. Yeah, so it's the perfect bronzer to use at this time. So I'm gonna use bronzer. Use bronzer if you want. I know the Tarte bronzer is waterproof. You can use that one, but if you don't, just use bronzer. This is my issue. If it washes off gracefully. It's not gonna wash off bad, so don't worry about it, as I won't. So I am bronzing with a bigger sponge, with a bigger face brush and a little bit higher, because the end, as long as the bronzer does not go below my cheekbone, I am okay. And this, I've noticed, has been giving me a very nice bronze. I almost dipped into my, that would have been tragic. If you're wondering about these, hey look, these my lights shades, they are from H&M, just in case you were wondering. See, now it's better. Okay, so now for blush, I'm gonna be using the same brush. You can if you want to. I'm going to. No shame in that. And just a little flush. Do you have to use blush? No. Because it falls off gracefully. So at least when you get to the beach or the pool, you're gonna be looking popping. You take your pictures before you go in the water. Everybody knows that. Now for highlights, some of you guys might say, what's the point? We're going in the water. Once again, I'm repeating it to you. It's gonna look poppin' before you get in the water. Now, the biggest problem is foundation. If you wear foundation to a pool, it's either, if you don't bake your whole face, it's gonna look super nasty and cakey, and you don't want that. Like, that's as far as you go to wear concealer. I love this liquid highlight. It's the perfect highlight for the beach, and I've been loving it since I bought it. It is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. And look, let me show you. Do you guys see that? Now I know my lighting does not help when it comes to highlight, but it's there, guys. Also, I don't do much of an intense highlight. I like natural, semi-natural highlights. I'm like in the middle. I don't want them to look fake. You want to look dewy, glowy, but still perfect for the beach. Now for the eyebrows, some of you guys may have really sparse eyebrows, and I understand if you are self-conscious and don't want to leave your house without doing your brows. I, on the other hand, I can live my life without my brows being done, but I suggest using maybe like a pomade, I don't know, anything waterproof, because of course I'm not gonna do my brows, mainly because if I do my brows and then they start melting in the water, boom, that's where you want to stay away from, the mascara and the brows, if they're not waterproof. If they're waterproof, by all means, go ahead. For my eyes, I'm gonna do it, guys, with my bronzer. I'm just gonna add a little shadow because that's gonna fall off, of course, but I might as well have a little something there. You don't need to, you know, but just for my well-being, I'm going to add a little bit of bronzer in my crease. See, barely looks like anything. Next, for mascara, I'd recommend something waterproof. Obviously, do not use a mascara that's not waterproof. This is the Maybelline Colossal Volume Mascara. I like this mascara for beachy days because it separates my eyelashes perfectly, but it gives it a very natural look. My other mascara that I posted a video on that I believe is the best mascara at the drugstore right now, and it's not the one that the Lash Paradise. I haven't tried it, but honestly, with how much I love the other one, it's cheaper and it's better. So go check it out. It's gonna be up here, my review on that mascara. But this mascara gives me more natural, the other one gives me more falsy, you know? So I'm gonna be using this one for the beach. I'm gonna be using the Totally Toffee 215 lipstick by Maybelline. Yeah, I've been doing this non-stop all the time. Do you have to wear lipstick? No. But here's what I think. Even though you might think, oh, I'm gonna wear a matte lipstick because it's gonna last. Do not do that. Well, I mean, you by all means do what you want, but I wouldn't recommend it because liquid lipsticks, sometimes they do last, but they will fade, and sometimes they fade so, like they fade ugly, and I've had it where like it looks like I just lined my lips, and that's not a good look. So I recommend just wearing a lipstick, a regular lipstick, because I'm sure you're gonna be drinking water or hydrating yourself, and that will fade, but it's a little something, you know? But liquid lipstick is very dangerous. You might be caught in a picture and it'd be horrid. Now, guys, for hair. I'm so excited because I wore this hairdo in one of my videos. It's not my last video, but I think it's like 2 videos ago. It'll be right here. Growing up, my mom didn't really like my hair to be in my face when I was in the water, because sometimes you want to take pictures and then it's like, and it's just horrible. And then either you're gonna look like a bald man or a chupacabra, you know what I'm saying? Constantly, my mom growing up would do my hair with braids because that was always the easiest thing to get out of my face. Now, not everybody's good at doing braids, and that's okay. Braids are all about practice, and you won't get them right until you practice. Just like makeup, it takes practice. You're not gonna get it in one take, but you can do it. Now, I did learn how to do braids, but it's funny because I can't do them on anybody else. I can only do them on myself, and it stinks because everybody's like, oh, I like your braid. Can you do it on me? And I'm like, no, I can't. This is gonna be a very simple braid look, but it's not my whole hair completely, because I feel like as sometimes we're so self-conscious about having our ears show. Some people are. Or having your hair up, like maybe it makes you look like a rounder face or something like that. So I like to do my hair with some braids, but not all of it, so it's a little bit down but it still has some structure. And if I were to want to like either pick it up or tie it together like on the quicks, like if it just isn't working, I can do that. So let's get these braids started. For starters, I am going to basically grab a chunk of hair that's right in the front, right here, just like that. Just a nice piece of hair, as you guys can tell. This might be a little hard for me to explain since it's my first hair tutorial video, so just hang in there. Now, if you know how to do simple braids like the 3 braids, you'll be fine for this look. So I'm gonna split my hair in 3. I know it's hard for you guys to tell since I have really black hair. Literally do simple braid. Okay, so I've come to the end of my braid. I'm making sure that no hair that shouldn't be there got caught in it, and just pulling it off, and then grabbing some black. This was a candle, by the way, and I just put my ligas in there. I think the best, sometimes we're scared to put rubber bands, like obviously in the front. I tend to be more discreet where I put my rubber bands, but this, because it's supposed to look beachy and fun, I'm okay making the rubber band visible. So I'm choosing a black rubber band. So I would suggest choosing one for accordance to your hair color, you know. So if you have anything but dark black hair, I would suggest maybe clear. Okay, so there is my first braid. So basically I'm gonna do 3 on this side, 3 on this side, and 2 on my back. I know doing a braid on your back is so difficult, but practice, and don't worry about it. It's supposed to look fun and beachy, you know. Alright guys, so I finally finished doing 3 braids, 3 braids, and 2 braids, and I love the way this looks. Obviously I pinned this braid back, but it still gives me like a my hair is down kind of look, but at any point I can pick it up really easy because it's already half done, and it's gonna look great on pictures. and it's super simple and it gives you like Cancun vibes, or maybe it's just me, but I love the way this turned out. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Press the notification button so you can be notified on all these cool videos. And yeah, if you guys like tutorials, hair tutorials, makeup tutorials like this, very simple like I do, please let me know down below how you feel about these kinds of videos, how do you feel about my background, and anything else you want to tell me. I love you guys so much. Please share this video with your uncles, your aunts, your brothers, your carpenters. I love you guys so much. Bye guys.